Alright guys, it's currently about 42 degrees in the shop, but 3 degrees outside, and we got this white stuff coming down. It's frozen. It's kind of weird to be in Oklahoma and have this stuff coming down, but yeah, so I'm getting the truck cleaned off. Man, my camera's a little bit dirty. Anyways, I'm getting the trailer cleaned off to back it in, because we are trying to get this thing ready to go to Sand Hollow. So what's crazy and blows my mind about this whole thing is right now in Sand Hollow, it is currently about 38 to 40 degrees right now. It's 3 degrees here and snowing. Hey, welcome to the channel. I'm Caleb Morrison. This is Caleb's Diesel and Fabrication. If you like fabricating stuff, if you like working on diesel vehicles, this is a great place to be because we're going to do it all. So, what do? You just head north, I guess, and it gets a little bit warmer. How many times have you heard that? Get your chain tied in a knot. I've done that multiple times. It's kind of hard to believe. Got my mirrors tucked in up on the truck, and got it all pulled down. It's looking pretty good. It's starting to pull the tires down. That's what we're looking for. The Dale Earnhardt 3 is looking awesome. Got this tire sucked down, but they're tight. Tight is right, is what they say. I'm gonna grab a couple more things. I'd get my camera stuff all gathered up so I can take you guys along with me. I got my gooseneck ball adjusted, so I had to go up one click or one hole right there. And the reason why is whenever you close this tailgate, so when you go over bumps or you go over a hill, the distance between here and the neck, obviously gets smaller when you go over a different angle. So one thing I with a new truck, especially have it towed with and it's got a regular bed on it, you want to make sure and look at how much gap you got between the neck and right here. A lot of people, I've seen it with fifth wheel RV trailers, they'll buy a brand new fifth wheel and be like, oh man, I'm gonna hook onto it and start pulling it, and they don't mind anything about that measurement right there. First thing they do is they dent in the side of the bed because the fifth wheel will come out to the outside. It's not like a gooseneck, and so kind of sad because a bed on one of these newer trucks, you're looking at probably $5,000, $6,000, maybe more. I know the Ford tailgate on the new Illuminutis is like $2,000. This one I checked is about $1,800, but this one has the fancy kicker speakers in the back, so yeah, I'm sure it's a lot more for some reason. But anyways, I got my supplies in here, crescent wrench, tools, jumper cables, fire extinguisher. I got some extra fuel in this thing strapped down. I couldn't bring myself to cut a hole to mount this thing in the back of my truck, just for the simple fact this is a brand new truck and I'm not gonna cut holes in the bed. This is not gonna live in here its whole life. This is not the goal, is for this to live in here. So anyways, I just strapped it down, put a ratchet strap over it. It'll hold it, it's gonna be good enough for where we're going. I'm kind of happy I got, for the first time in my life, I actually got the plug for the transfer tank wired up to the 12-volt power on the truck. So I've got a 7-way RV plug, like a regular plug here, and that plug-in goes over to my trailer over there in the side, and I can just flip the switch on my pump up here and start pumping fuel. I've seen a lot of guys do it, but it's nice to have it. I also seen a lot of guys take the side of the tank and put a little 1/4-inch valve, and then with a line going down to the fill neck of the truck, and it fills the tank as it goes. And if I was going to leave this truck in here and it was going to live in here forever, this tank and this toolbox, I'd be all about it. But I ordered a toolbox so I can get one of those really fancy tonneau covers, and I'll probably have to end up buying a different tank, but I use this one for all the equipment around here and the skid steer and all that stuff. So it's necessary, guys, to have stuff like that. So right now, me and Ryan, we've been talking about it. We're kind of contemplating on whether we're going to go to off-road design on our way up to Sand Hollow. It's one of those things where we don't want to get caught in the storm and get hung up. So we got to decide whether we're going to go to like Denver and go up Loveland Pass and down it. That way, like through Breckenridge and all the different ski places up there, or we could go to like Albuquerque and head north and go up to, I think it was, let's see, Junction City, Colorado, and then trek back about 60 miles to Rifle. We got some things we need to pick up, surprise, at Off-Road Design, but no big deal. I mean, we'll make it work one way or another. I don't want to miss out on any wheeling, so I really don't want to get hung up, so we might play it safe. I don't know. We're going to make a hip call, so I'm going to go get packed up and let's get going. All right, so we're currently on the east side of Vail Pass coming out of Denver, and been driving since, I don't know, 8 o'clock, somewhere in there. We headed out, maybe a little bit before that, but it's going good. The new truck is pulling great, but we're having some DEF issues because it's so cold. If you look at the temperature, it's -1 right now, so it's a little bit chilly outside, and we currently have a traffic jam going on because there's a construction zone up here. It's snowing quite a bit, which we kind of figured. We kind of knew that it was going to happen. We just didn't know to what extent. So anyways, we're trying to make the best of it. We're going slow, but the truck's doing great other than having an issue with the DEF. You can see the mountains in the background, but it's snowing pretty hard. But we've made some good time. I mean, we only have, our goal is to make it to Rifle, which is where Off-Road Design is. We got 166 miles, it says. So I think we'll be able to make it. We're not getting good fuel mileage, but you got to go to expect that with the emission stuff that's on these new diesel pickups. But we're warm and we're just on the track, so it's going good, just going slow. Alright, we made it to the Mecca, Off-Road Design. It's here, the blue building from the pictures, and the awesome amount of square bodies that are stacked in here deep. Okay guys, another beautiful day. We are in Green River, Utah. So we're just over 3 hours away from Sand Hollow. We're excited. We finally got a good night's rest. I tell you what, we drove all day, or all night and all day yesterday. It was quite an adventure. We made a trek. I don't know if you guys have ever been this route, but going south of Silverthorne and going around to go to I-70, what a trek. I'm telling you guys, it was awesome. It's beautiful. I just wish I could have been in this driving it instead of this, because it was quite a deal. This would have been fun, but it was nerve-wracking, because there was wrecks happening all over the place, people hitting each other, semis off in the ditch. We saw a loader push a U-Haul off of the side of the road. It was wild, but we are glad we're almost to Sand Hollow. It's been a heck of a trip so far, so looking forward to doing some wheeling today. We're gonna go do some stuff with James, hopefully go do a little bit of wheeling this afternoon. So we gotta fuel up and get on the road, and so far so good. I've been proud of the truck. I'm loving the way that the truck is pulling. It's doing an awesome job. It pulls this trailer and truck like it's just not even back there. It's awesome. So Ryan got to experience that in whiteout conditions yesterday.
Yeah.
When we left Silverthorne, he got to go out, and it was in literally a blinding snow. I've never been a part of one of those, but it was so crazy. You would look through the front windshield and you literally could not see 5 feet in front of the truck because the snow's blowing both ways. So you just would have to stop and wait till the wind would blow the snow out of the way so you could see it. It was a weird phenomenon. I hope it doesn't happen for a long time, because I was scared my new truck was going to get hit. But we made it.
What a way to drive a $100,000 truck the first time. Caleb said, oh, you'll be fine.
Yeah, we got this. We got this, Ryan. I knew Ryan could do it. Trial by fire. I knew he could do it. I wasn't scared at all. And I was tired, so maybe that was delirium, but it's all right.
All right, we just rolled in Sand Hollow. Hate to tell you guys this, but it's a nice little 55 degrees.
Yeah, back home right now, it is 6 degrees outside and a wind chill of about -1. So we're doing pretty good right now. I'm excited.
It's not bad. And the old setup we got here is not bad either.
Thanks to James.
Mr. Jenkins hooked us up.
You're the man.
Yeah. See the mountains up there? We're here. The horses put up in the stable.
Going through Kansas and that wind chill, man, I'm telling you, I was like, are you serious right now? Like, it's the wind chill. Like, I've been cold before, but you get out of the truck in your hands.
Oh, yeah, no.
Going
through Oklahoma, it was 7 degrees. And
all right, so this is not day one. This is ground zero / going out to wheel beforehand, before full-size invasion. This is Tuesday, so me and James and Ryan are going out. We're gonna go do our registration for the Winter Jamboree here in Sand Hollow, and then we're gonna head out and maybe hit a trail and see what we can get into, see if we can tear something up.
trying to explain to him what you wanted. I was like, yeah, he was like the Dillard. I was like, you love Dillard, or is it that Dillard number? He goes, well, if you don't like Dillard, I was like, you.
Yeah. I was like, hell yeah, this is my kind of guy.
He's a super good dude. Super good.
Yeah, he's like us, and you know, wide open design. We like Dillard.
Yeah.
To climb, Caleb.
You gotta climb. You gotta get back up on there now.
Right there. Stop. There you go. Just keep it.
It's not going to grab.
Caleb, start turning this way and back up. There you go. Yeah. Keep doing that.
And I was wondering why I was struggling to go back to that.
Turn driver into it, Caleb.
Yeah, get your driver up. Probably got to bump it a little bit because your rear and front passenger trying to climb at the same time. Yeah, get back up here.
That's the perfect line right there.
You've got to bump it a bit. Probably not that much. Right there.
Right there, yeah. Perfect. For. Gotta love it. Back up. Right there is about a 3-foot wall. You need to go that way. Okay. Now you can turn into it this way. Passenger. Yeah. Driver and back. Turn driver. There you go. Sliding over there.
Yeah, no. Do that again. Both. We're trying to get one tire, rear tire to climb at a time. So cut it, driver. Back up. Come all the way passenger. All right, stop. There's just a little bit of a bump right there.
Thanks, James. I can't. You're in the notch, Caleb. Just be, you're way down in the notch there. Just so you know. There you go. There you go. Just walk it around, you're good. Perfect. Yeah, that's badass. You'll have to just give it the beans like he did. You're close.
You're right.
If it gets over that, you'll be good. He's so close, man. Hey, you can go around if you want.
Hey, I know. Yeah.
That is the gnarliest obstacle here.
Caleb coming up the chute. Up the chute.
Nice.
Good job.
Made it, bud.
Yo, fat belly.
He said I gotta give it the beans a little bit. I was like, I've seen you do that a few times.
Yeah.
And these two giant holes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they still need to be there. What I have to do, will be different to you. I just find a way up there, and then back it up. That's what I have to do. It might be different. Well, I don't follow that hole. Worn out,
Caleb, it's dipping out hard. Rear.
I think they're only on. Now cut into it for passenger.
Yeah. There you go. That is awesome. Yes. God.
All right, guys, so this was basically day one, but really not day one in full-size invasion for Sand Hollow. But me and James here, we started out, and he told me about double Sammy. I'd never done it before, so James said, hey, let's try it out. So here
Absolutely.
we are. It was a good time. We ran it in, I don't know, 35, 40 minutes,
yeah.
something like that. So everything did good. You know, there's a couple places we just had to give it the beans. You know, we're both really not known for that, but we made it work out. So
You sure about that?
it did really good though. James, thanks for taking us on.
Oh,
the trail,
absolutely,
man. That
sir.
was awesome.
It's one of my favorite trails.
He's got a badass, iconic square body you guys have seen on full-size Invasion over the years. His is a crew cab model, kind of a little bit what Ryan's going to be going for in his builds. So it's going to be great. We're looking forward to doing 4 more days of hard wheeling with full-size Invasion. But as of right now, we were just kind of breaking them in a little bit, trying to get the lay of the land. So it worked out pretty good. James, tell us about your truck. Like, give us a little overview of what it is. Like,
Oh, it's a 85-ish crew cab. Dana 60 front, 14 bolt rear, just running a doubler in it. 456 with the Detroit in the rear, ARB up front. Running the same motor Caleb's got, the 6.2.
Yep.
Tilden cam. And yeah, 40-inch Mickey Thompson's, Vision wheels.
Yeah. And it wheels its ass off. It does
It
a
sure
great
does.
job.
You'll see some of that in the video.
Yeah. So James, on yours, you stick with the 456 gears. That came in the CUCVs.
Yep, that was the stock CUCV axles. I decided to run the 456s before I dumped the money in re-gearing.
It's a lot.
And it does good. I mean, I wouldn't mind a 488, but it's not worth the money to swap. So it does just fine. I got the horsepower to make up for the lack of gearing.
There's some give and take.
I can attest to that.
Yeah,
So-
there's
Saw
definitely
a little
some
tire
give and
smoke
take.
today.
And I'm just running a turbo 400
Yeah.
manual valve body, so the 456s help on the highway.
Definitely. So your wheelbase is what?
133.
133. Okay, so in comparison, mine's 115. So it kills me in some areas and then kills him in some areas.
Yeah.
But out here, he's doing really well. And so there's a couple places where I've been having a harder time, but mine's kind of like a 4-door Jeep. So
Yeah.
that's, there's a lot of lines out here that 4-door Jeeps go over. So.
Yes, there is. There's not one perfect wheelbase, but I think 130 range does extremely well out here.
Definitely. So anything, like if you could say, I've wheeled it for a couple of years now, I've had good luck with it, it's been awesome. What would you change, or if anything at all, or nitpick it because you wheeled it?
Oh, nitpick it is the noise. It is way too loud. I'm going to tear this down and figure out how to put a larger muffler on it, because other people like the way it sounds. But,
Sounds good, man.
But when you're inside,
to it.
yeah, when you're inside for hours and then it starts to wear on you a little bit.
That's one of the reasons why, like I had heard Stevens before.
Oh yeah.
And his is super
It is
loud.
super
I mean,
loud.
that thing wheels good, but man, it's so loud. I'm like, I can't do that. If there's a chance I do get picked to an ultimate adventure, there is no way I'm listening to that for days on end, every single hour, every minute. So, and we went with the headset, so it helps out a ton.
Yeah, the headset does help a lot too.
But yeah, so that's really the only thing you might change.
I started out with just polyurethane bumps. Bad idea. Definitely need the hydraulics, so I swapped out the fronts. The rears are still polyurethane, but it doesn't bother me. I think they do just fine. I'm not worried about it in the rear, but night and day difference in the front for sure.
Heck yeah.
So, but no, I mean, other than that, I'm fairly happy. There's not a whole lot I want to change. It's
Nice.
It does great for me.
Oh, it definitely does. I've seen it in action multiple times. James talked me into getting the aluminum link bars, from
Big
Wide
plus.
Open Design. After I bent 3 of the 4 in Katimsi, I don't know why that would happen, but it did.
Yeah, our links are our bars are so long that it doesn't matter how thick wall that tube is, you're gonna bend it.
You got some little rubs on yours today too.
Oh, yeah. It's gonna be part of it, but I guarantee you they're not bent.
No, not bent, but
They might be straight, but they're not bent.
yeah, they hold up extremely well.
Well, I like your truck, James. This thing, overview of it, to me, it's been awesome. Before I was even building mine, I was watching it on full size, and you see it every now and again, and obviously it's tan and pretty iconic.
Yeah.
You can tell. So I like the truck a lot, and of course I know Ryan does. He's making one kind of like it. So
Got some trail carnage today.
Oh no.
It'll be interesting on the drive home in the dark, but it'll be all right.
just give you something else to fix.
So, but yeah, I'm looking forward to a great week. It's gonna be awesome. The weather's gonna be perfect, 55 degrees and sunny. It's gonna be a great week.
Yeah, where we came from, being at the house, -2 degrees, wind chill, and 10 degrees, it was terrible. So this is awesome.
Yeah,
It's probably
super
45
awesome.
degrees right now. It feels great. Perfect hoodie weather for us guys. Got a little fluff to us, right, Ryan?
Trying to run that off today.
All right, well, thanks for giving us the details.
Yeah.
Love the truck.
It's a great day.
We're gonna keep going.
All right, guys, that closes off the first day of wheeling out here. It was awesome, just a little trail, one trail. I've been hiking all over this place trying to get some good footage and also soak in the beautiful views out here. There's something about Utah and this area that's just, if you haven't been here, you can't explain it. You just have to see it for yourself. It's beautiful.
If someone really wanted to start nitpicking, like Kevin.
We're getting it slowly. Me and the homemade hammer, we're doing good here.
What's that on your hand?
Well, you know, whenever you accidentally hit one of the header wrap ties that is steel and sharp as a knife, it kind of gets you a little bit.
What are we doing here?
But if you're bleeding, if you're not bleeding, are you really doing it right? Let's just be honest.
Well, here we are currently sitting at Maverick. For some reason, the truck is not wanting to start back up after we filled it up with fuel. So Caleb's up here diagnosing some things. Trying to see if
Fuel, so it's not getting spark.
Yeah.
So there are. Okay, what the hell does this go to?
That's
your Holly hookup?
That's the Holly hookup, so
Okay.
you can hook into the Holly.
Well, you want to see? I got my computer with me. You want to see how much fuel? Well, you already know you get fuel pressure.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, that's where you hook into.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what else I could look for. Of course, I don't have my computer with me.
I just got the little one that comes with it. It'll
Yeah.
tell us fuel pressure and stuff. But
Hooks into that little harness.
yeah.
I mean, it'll be worth a try.
I have a steel braided throttle cable.
Yeah.
back
and
again.
worn a hole
Oh, shit.
in one of the wire harnesses going to the floor back.
Yeah.
So it was touching and shorting out. And it took a while to track it down. But the same thing, I wiggle a bunch of shit around, and it part, and then would die again. And I'd wiggle a bunch of shit around, so I bet you got it short somewhere.
Yeah. Well, I've been trying to, every chance I get, like I'm looking at stuff, putting stuff around it, and it's like,
Yeah, so you probably got,
we moved a bunch of stuff.
so right now, if it does it again, I would just wiggle a whole bunch of shit around. You probably got it, it's probably grounding out somewhere on something. That's all it was on mine. I just had something grounding out.
Well, she's alive.
It's running, so that's all that matters, buddy.
Yep.
We're getting it all cleaned up, so we can go get it dirty again. Natural occurrence.
Had to get all that salt.
Yeah, the
Road grind.
we had quite a bit of salt on it, grimy stuff.
She needed a good bath.
It definitely needed it. Okay, guys, this is day one of FullSize Invasion in Sand Hollow. We're getting ready to head out. We're got a group of 14.
I'm hanging in the back, so I'm gonna tail gun for him.
Okay.
Well, he's our tail gunner officially, but
We're getting
he
a
wants somebody to hop in with in the back if he needs to.
we're getting a game plan of what we're going to do here. So it's always fun on the first day because you get to see different types of people in their rigs and also their wheeling style. So it's going to be interesting to see how we get going here. But we're looking forward to it. I think it's called what, West Rim? I think it's called West Rim. We're going to do it. We just saw the Peck brothers up there. They're getting ready to get unloaded, so that's kind of cool. Be cool to get to meet those guys. Maybe sooner or later we'll get to do it. But wheeling with a lot of trucks you guys have seen before on some of the videos, and we're going to be wheeling with some new people. So we're going to have a good time, guys. So here we go.
Why'd you let out?
Wait just a smidge.
There you go. Old farm truck. Oh, sure.
Hey Jared, he's broke bad. Something's bad broke.
Drive shaft.
Drive line?
By the time he got here.
Yeah, right there. See that piece, Jared?
Stay
Broke
there.
the drive shaft. Look, you broke your
I did.
drive shaft. Blew apart.
Wall of doom.